Welcome to Self-Improvement Sunday with a really great quote that sadly doesn't appear to be attributed to anybody in specific. Decide what kind of life you actually want and then say no to everything that isn't that. I love that. Isn't that beautiful? Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani and I empower nonfiction authors, perhaps a nonfiction author just like you, so you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality. And today I want to talk about how to set boundaries to make your writing time precious, and how to set boundaries so that you can focus and do the things that, if you're here watching this, clearly must be the most important thing for you. Right? So let's throw up some slides and have a little bit of fun today. First question I want to ask you is, what kind of life do you want? Piggybacking off of that quote, what kind of life is it that you actually want? This is such a fantastic question, because until you clearly define what you want from your life, it's very difficult to identify everything that isn't that, right? So true. So what kind of life do you actually want? What kind of impact in the world do you want to make? What is the thing that you want to do? What is the dream that you have that you want to turn into your reality the most? How can you serve others so you can fulfill the purpose and the passion, all that stuff that you know you were born for? How can you do that? Do you possess a solution today because you overcame that thing that was destroying your life and now you want to share that with others? How will you make it easier for someone else so that they can transform their life using the solution that you fought so hard for? How will you do that? And will your book serve as the very best vehicle for you to fulfill that passion and purpose, all that stuff that you know you were born for, so that you can be of service to others? Because ultimately that's what we're here for. We're here to be of service to others, to be of value to others. And the greatest way I can think of doing that is by using a book to spread the ideas that you have, the lessons that you've learned from your life, so you can help someone else who has suffered through those same similar problems, so you can help them explode their life with possibility. That's the whole purpose of it, right? So if you said yes to one or more of those questions, then I think you're in the right place. I think you're also pretty clear about what you want, but maybe not quite so clear on how to get there. But the fact that you've got that much clarity that, yes, I actually really want to do this, I love that. I truly love that. All that remains is to figure out what everything else is so you can say no to it. It's not everything that's not writing and marketing your book. That's the stuff that for this period of time, it's not forever. It's for a short period of time where you want to just make this the single most important thing in your life. Everything that's not writing and marketing your book in the short term, everything else, you want to find some way of setting a boundary around or saying no to entirely. And that's not nearly as hard as you might think right here in this moment. It's really not. Because saying no is such a beautiful, beautiful way to hold yourself in value, to make sure that your self-worth, to make sure that you're meeting the needs that you feel are most important in your life. Because that also helps you protect that most precious resource that any of us has, and that's our time. That's our time. Saying no also improves your relationships, because when you set a clear boundary around writing your book, and then you make sure that once that time that day is finished, or maybe it's before, whatever works best for you, that you're making time for the people who are most important to you. Because there has to be that kind of balance. There really does. But saying no also helps you live in personal integrity. And if you've listened to me for any length of time, you know that I am all about maintaining personal integrity. And for me, that simply means doing what I know I must do, when I know I must do it, whether I feel like it or not. Because that's always the biggest challenge. Well, I don't feel like writing today, or I don't feel like doing this today. Well, I firmly believe, and the evidence of my life proves, that my feelings towards writing are completely irrelevant. It's simply a job that needs to be done. And so when I set my feelings aside, that frees me up from all that nonsense that goes spinning around in my head, so that I can actually sit down and get those words out onto the page. And it's only by doing that consistently every single day that I can complete my book, so that I can publish my book, so that I can help someone else change their life. That's the purpose of all of this. It truly is. But let's say, for example, that you're on board with everything that I'm saying, but you're not clear how to implement that into your life. Because that could be a very real thing. And if it is that for you, then I highly encourage you to just connect with me. Connect with me and let's just talk for a little while, half hour, 45 minutes, with no strings attached, and just figure out if we can help move you forward 1 inch, 1 foot, 1 yard, 1 mile closer to your goal. And I think what you'll discover through this short time together, that you're capable of way more than you think you are. You truly are. And so that's why I love doing these kinds of clarity sessions. Because if I can do one thing for you, if I can help you get clear on what your next step is, that's fantastic. That's my purpose. So go to authorcoach.click/dreams and schedule a time that's convenient for you. And let's get together and have that discussion and see if we can't kick those doors of possibility wide open for you. All right? So think about that. Think about the power of saying no to everything that is not the most important thing for you today. With that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.